G'day everyone, welcome back to Danvers Car. This is part 3 of how to clean your intake system and do your EGR block. So we are cleaning the intake manifold at the moment. It is extremely dirty, even though it didn't look like it on the car. But we required a lot of scrubbing with a long bottle brush. We used the part washer here. It's just horrible black sludge which you got to clean out. So on the outside I used the scourer just to clean it up a little bit more. It was just a maroon red scourer which we use for painting cars and just scuffing it up the surface. Once the intake was all cleaned, we rinsed it off with fresh water and then we blew off all the excess with a air gun. We are now reinstalling the intake manifold. Make sure that the mating surfaces are nice and clean so there are no leaks. Make sure that you clean all those plastic covered washers which hold the intake manifold on. And try not to lose them because they're about $8 each from Toyota. Some of the spots were very tricky to get to, so just make sure you take your time, use extensions, use all sorts of tools just to try and reach in there. Once you've finished tightening all the nuts for the intake manifold, it is time to install the injector lines. So like in reverse order, make sure you just install all of them as you've laid them down on the ground. When refitting the injector lines, make sure that you're very careful not to bend them. When reinstalling the injector lines, make sure that you tighten up each one once you install it, because you won't be able to get to it as all the other injector lines are in the way down at the injector pump. Now that all the injector lines are installed, we can put on the brackets which hold them in place. Make sure that you put the rubber in between the injector line and the outer bracket, because you can rub through and cause a leak. Now it's time to reinstall the rocker cover. Make sure that you take off the oil filler cap and tighten all 4 nuts. Now we'll install the crossover pipe. Make sure you insert the gasket and clean the mating surfaces. The first step is to do up the mounting bracket, which is just above the exhaust manifold. I just inserted the bolt and tightened it up finger tight. That way I can still move the crossover pipe up and down while I'm tightening the other bolts and nuts. Now once the crossover pipe bolts are done up, you can go back down to the bolt above the exhaust manifold and tighten that one up. Thanks for watching part 3. Make sure you stick around for part 4, where we will cut out the EGR blocking plate and refit everything else. See you next time.
I suppose you all know how to use one of these things, but in case you don't, you just press down on this lever.